As of February 25, 2025, the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas remains fragile.
אנחנו נכונים לחזור בכל רגע ללחימה עצימה. התוכניות המבצעיות כבר מוכנות.
With recent escalations threatening stability, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has delayed the release of over 600 Palestinian prisoners, citing violations by Hamas, including the alleged mistreatment of hostages during handover ceremonies. This decision has been made with some condemnation from Hamas, who accuse Israel of breaching the ceasefire terms. In a related development, Israel's security services have attributed a series of bus bombings in Tel Aviv to Palestinian militant groups. On Thursday evening, 3 buses in the suburb of Bat Yam were destroyed by coordinated explosions, leading to a temporary suspension of public transport for security sweeps. While there were no casualties, Defense Minister Israel Katz has ordered increased military operations in the West Bank in response. While regarding Russia and Ukraine conflict, the US President Donald Trump, in a recent address, issued a stark warning about the potential for World War III if a peace agreement is not reached in the ongoing conflict. Speaking alongside French President Emmanuel Macron at the White House, Trump emphasized the urgency of negotiations, stating that without a swift resolution, the situation could escalate into a global war.
Now we're helping Ukraine like nobody's ever helped Ukraine before. And I can say this, if I didn't become president, Ukraine would right now still be at a level where there would be no even thinking about a peace. And it was, it's a sad thing that this happened. This would have never happened, this war, if I were president. Zero chance. And it has happened. So my function is to get you out of the war, get them out of the war, let them live. It's a bloody war, it's a horrible war. Thousands of people are being killed a week. And I would say Russia, maybe 700,000 people. I think Ukraine probably a similar number. And that's not talking about the towns and the cities that have been blown up. That's talking about soldiers. This has been a horrible, bloody mess. And we're going to get it solved. We got to get it solved. And you know, we're not talking about America's soldiers. Soldiers from this country. We're talking about Russia and Ukraine. But on a humanitarian basis, we have to get this very, very bloody, savage problem solved. And I will say this also, it could lead to World War III if it's not solved. You know, there'll be a point at which it's not going to stop at those two countries. Already there's such involvement from other countries. And it could really lead to a very big war, World War III.
He also suggested that European nations should take a more active role in securing peace, including the deployment of European peacekeeping forces in Ukraine. Macron, while agreeing on the need for peace, underscored the importance of preserving Ukraine's sovereignty in any agreements. In a surprise move, the United States recently sided with Russia at the United Nations, opposing a resolution that called for withdrawal of Russian troops from Ukraine. This decision has raised questions about the US stance in the conflict and its commitment to supporting Ukraine. The situation remains fluid, with ongoing discussions and diplomatic efforts aimed at resolving the conflict and preventing further escalation. These incidents have further strained the already tenuous ceasefire, with both sides engaging in retaliatory actions. The situation remains volatile, and international observers are closely monitoring development in the region. In Nigeria, former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai has recently made statements implicating National Security Advisor Ribadu in a plot to undermine him, allegedly due to Ribadu's ambition to run for presidency in 2031. El-Rufai suggests that Ribadu is orchestrating efforts to tarnish his reputation, including influencing ongoing investigation into alleged financial mismanagement during his tenure. In a related development, the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, has charged Bashir Saidu, El-Rufai's former Commissioner of Finance and Chief of Staff, with money laundering charges. Saidu is accused of laundering 3.96 billion and misappropriating 244 million during his service in the Kaduna State government. These charges follow a report by the Kaduna State House of Assembly, which indicated El-Rufai's administration for allegedly siphoning over 423 billion in state funds. El-Rufai has vehemently denied these allegations, asserting that the ICPC's investigation have not yielded any evidence against him. He claims that lower-level officials are being pressured to implicate him falsely. Furthermore, El-Rufai has criticized Ribadu, suggesting that the National Security Advisor may be suffering from memory loss, particularly concerning past statements Ribadu allegedly made about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu during his tenure as chairman of Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC). The tension between El-Rufai and Ribadu has escalated, with both parties exchanging public accusations. El-Rufai's assertions about Ribadu's presidential ambitions and alleged machination add a complex layer to the political dynamics within Nigeria's current administration. In response to the accusation, the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu said his attention has been drawn to the interview granted by Malam Nasru El-Rufai, the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, on Monday evening. He further emphasizes that if his silence would not risk being construed as consent, he would have ignored him. I am too preoccupied with my current assignment as to get into a media fight with Nasru El-Rufai or anyone else, he added. Despite the incessant baiting and attack, I have never spoken ill of Nasser on record anywhere. This is out of respect for our past association and our respective family. I will not start today, Ribadu emphasized. I, however, urge the public to disregard El-Rufai's statement against me. For the avoidance of doubt, I want to put it on record that I have never discussed running for president in 2031 with anybody. All my focus and energy are geared completely toward the advancement of Nigeria and the success of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. I therefore ask Nasru El-Rufai to allow me face my warrior's national assignment, just as I do not bother him with his own affairs, he added. You're watching the Diaspora Digital Media Politics Insight. For more of this content, follow us on our social media platform. Don't forget to like this video, hit the notification bell to get alerted when we drop a new video. I am Ibrahim Umar Wasi. Bye for now.